Shalom, guys. I hope that you are doing well. Thanks for joining for a general reading. So listen, I put something down in the comment section, which was from my Spoons channel, and explained that prayer that I said inside that Spoons was directed toward government and anybody who's wronged me or never did anything energetically back to what I do on this channel is where I was coming from that perspective. So please don't, like I stated, please don't take offense, because I do know that there are people that just like me have been taken advantage of and everything else. So if you've ever given just anything to the channel just to be given to the channel as an exchange for anything that I've ever done for you, then great. I'm not talking to you on that video. Like I stated on the comment, these people know who they are, what they've done, how they've cheated. They've stolen from me. They've stole my whole home from me. They've stole things that are supposed to be mine, like I keep saying about the stimulus check and stuff like that. So I'm not talking to people who sincerely are not in a position to energetically exchange back. If you are in that position, okay, where you don't have anything, but you've at least energetically given back and really sincerely with your heart as a prayer, I count that as something, okay. But in my, oh my God, in that Spoons, it just I had to address they know who they are. They know who they are, okay. And so when you do watch something on this channel, I'm not expecting everybody every single time, but they should. They owe me so much that they'd be paying until they die for the things that they've done to me. Okay, so I just wanted to say that, because I know when you listen to it, it does at the end of that. It's just, but they do know who they're, because I am stating who I'm talking to in that. At the same time, there are a lot of people that do just watch things and just don't realize how much energy it does take to give of yourself and freely give every single day. And I'm doing a work for Yehovah at the same time. He also says that we're worthy to eat from the work of our hands. Actually, he just brought that out today, and people have stolen that stuff away. Okay, and so I just wanted to reiterate what I was saying in the community section about that video. Okay, so don't want anybody to take offense ever. I am for peace and love, not war. But Yehovah teaches our hands how to war against people who are doing the nasty. And I'm sick and tired. I will say this, and I guess if you get offended, you get offended. I'm not trying to say anything except people don't understand when they put out scriptures and love your enemy and stuff like that. By God, I have loved. You have no idea everything that I've walked through. Just like I don't know everything that you walk through. And this is why I say on my channel, I'm not religious, because I cannot stand religious wars. I am for the truth of a matter. I do use the scripture because it's in the tarot, and it teaches us how to be upright, and it attacks wickedness. Okay? So I don't use scripture to try to attack people like that, and I don't think that your intention was towards me that way. But given everything for so long on this channel that I have gotten up and spoken about and cried out about, and people just watching suffering going on, and there are people that do watch, that don't do nothing though, not even a prayer. They just gawking at the screen for whatever. Okay. I at least try to lift people up, and if that's all you can do, then thank you, because I lift you guys up. I lift my subscribers up, and so don't ever feel bad. Even if you are watching a video and you don't have, just please say a prayer for me, please. Okay, but if you do, and you have something, and you just know it. Look, if I'm in a place where I'm not struggling or in need, I don't expect anything for you to do anything outside of what the Great One wants you to do, like I've always said. Okay? But let me just say something here. When I've had some people that have also connected with me for readings, and those people who have given just what they had and by faith understand where they're at, then I'm fine with that, because that's a lot to that person. But I also know that some people have also asked for readings and could have given more as well, especially the amount of time that I gave from myself for the reading. I've went on and checked out prices, and I don't charge for stuff. I want you to connect with the Great One, and like I said, I'm not. This is real touchy, because you would really have to put yourself in my shoes to understand where I'm coming from. That's the only thing I can say. If you could just step out of yourself for a minute, and those of you who know my whole story and all that kind of stuff, and understand where I'm coming from, then you would get it completely. But I have also seen people like charge $200 and $300 for readings, and by God, I would never put a price, if that's just me, on anything like that. But if there are readers out there getting that, I'm just like, wow, then there are people that have that to do that. Is only the point that I'm trying to make. My point is that I'm dealing with government that have stolen my music, taken the work of my hands, called it their own, and I am owed that money. I have oh my God, I don't even know how many videos on my channels to show the magnificence of YHVH. It ain't even, I commit the works of my hand to YHVH, people. And I don't think people really understand that when there are readers out there that are really doing a work for the kingdom and plowing things up for the kingdom's sake to get the wicked out of the way so that light can shine. I don't think people really realize how big of a work this really is. I really don't think people really understand it. I've been taken advantage of, and I'm a person that would never take advantage of anybody just deliberately. And I don't think that people watch my channel for a long time, they've deliberately just watched without any whatever. I think some people are just don't think about it, and that's fine. But from this point on, let us all think about it when we go to do something, even if obviously we need to do what the Great One tells us. Okay, so that shouldn't put no pressure on you anytime you go watch something on YouTube. If the Great One's not leading you to do something, he's not. Okay, but at least you can energetically give a prayer. That's priceless to me. Okay, but there are people out there that do have to give, and there are people that have things and they take as well on purpose, because they're profane. Okay, so I just wanted to get on here and talk about that little spoons, because I was calling the wrath of God today on our enemies, people that just deliberately go out and do some nasty. Okay, and it's unethical. It's not right. It's not right. Okay, and so I was going to do a reading, but I just think I'll leave this video here for you, and If this channel has ever touched you in any way, shape, or form, and if you've already, energetically given or whatever, thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay? And some people have given and let me read for them, and I prefer to do that. But I've had people that just have given, and that's humbling, and thank you. Okay? I'm not talking to any of you all. I'm talking to people that literally, they just take advantage of people. Okay, and so I love all my subscribers very much. I'm just really hurt, torn, and I have done things for people, literally given from myself, in which I just recently got on and have spoken how I gave to somebody who also was in need in a very big way, and turned around and the thing I don't know, I got used really bad, and yet I would still turn around and still be giving, because that's what we're supposed to do. I just wanted to address this. I'll be back.